junior from Greenfield, Massachusetts, number 12, Larissa Meyer. At guard, a 5'5" freshman from Southampton, Mass, number 20, Chelsea Booth. At guard, a 5'7" freshman from Stamford, Vermont, number 23, Jessica Teagan. At forward, a 5'9" junior from North Bennington, Vermont, number 24, Claire Kenyon. At center, a 5'8" sophomore from Clifton Park, New York, number 35, Laura Silverman. The Trailblazers are coached by Holly Munger, assisted by Dave Dubicki and Jay Warrior. And now, the starting lineup for the Eagles from Green Mountain College. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Rutland, Vermont, number 10, Christy. At guard, a 5'6" junior from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 11, at guard, a 5'6" junior from Schenectady, New York, number 14, sophomore from Lakeville, Connecticut, number 42, and at forward, a 5'8" junior from Woodstock, Vermont, number 34, Christina Schiller. The Eagles are coached by Jen Heath, assisted by Jan West. We now ask everybody to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Channel 15 Sports, PEGTV. We took a road trip today. We're at the Green Mountain College, home of the Eagles. We're watching MCLA. That's Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. Remember seeing them on PEGTV earlier this season as they defeated St. Joe's College, and this should be a good matchup. And of course, Coach Jen Heath invited us out to the Eagles' home court here, and that's where we've taken up the ball game. The Eagles in Green Mountain College. We're wearing the white uniforms. And it's going to be 2 halves, 20 minutes long. We'll have overtime if necessary. Matt Munger on camera. I'm Jerry Munger. And we braved the elements. The big blizzard coming out because basketball's worth it and we're set to go. So a little taste of more college basketball. 15 minutes from the backyard of Rutland. And tip was won and controlled by Holden. Holden with the basketball. Get down to Loris. Ball slapped away out of bounds. Last touch by MCLA. And that's number 24 out there. That's Taylor Kenyon. And these two teams are actually very balanced and matched up. They have the guards on the outside that can shoot to 3, and they have the low post players that can go down inside. It really matters just executing your fundamentals out there. And this is Clark with the basketball, and Clark will work between circles. She'll kill the dribble, needs some help, and coming back to meet the pass was Holden. She wants to drive baseline, goes all the way around the baseline. Her little kick-out pass gets in the paint and stays alive. Nice save on the floor by number 32 out there. That's Buckley. That's Buckley with the ball up, and no, front rimmed it. Rebound, Chamberlain. Remember watching her play many times at the local high schools. But she played for Woodstock High School. And there's the baseline. We're going to have a foul. It's going to be a hand check or a hold called on MCLA, and that'll be the first foul of the contest. Their shot clock was down to 23 seconds to go. There is the 37 shot clock in women's college basketball. Possession foul, no shots coming up. Green Mountain will have the basketball on the baseline. The catch, the fire, and no. Rebound, Chamberlain. She'll bring it back around and got sealed out, double teamed actually on a baseline. We'll just kick the basketball out to Clark. Loris from MSJ basketball in high school. You remember her playing for Kim Levins. And boy, that just taken away. Nice play out there by Kenyon. Teagens with the basketball. She had a lot of points against CSJ and was instrumental in that tight ball game, that win for MCLA. And the place is rocking here at Green Mountain College. MCLA with their first offensive touch will work off a screen at the free throw, and they wanted to roll to the hole. They had her open. They had number 12 open. Minor didn't get her the basketball. Shot clock down to 6, and the ball taken away by Green Mountain College. So a nice play defensively by Green Mountain College, and the Eagles into the front court. That's Holden. She'll dump it down inside. Nice kick out. Shot. No. Long rebound off the long shot. Will be taken over by Holden, number 14. Holden to Loris. Loris can hit the outside shot. She'll dump the ball inside. Will open. No. Front rim to Good look. Chamberlain will get another offensive rebound, and Green Mountain College already getting near the 5 rebounds off the offensive boards mark. In Channel 15, Munger Vision Sports on the road, bring you more Rutland County coverage. That's going to be a jump ball called. As going to the floor was Tegens, number 23, and she will tie up the Eagle player, and the ball will belong to MCLA, and they'll have it out on that side right in front of their own bench. And their head coach, of course, is Holly McGovern for MCLA. And of course, Jen Heath, who was a great player at Castleton State College, is the head coach here at Green Mountain College. And Tegens got sealed off. Good defense by Loris. Baseline ball fake. Brings it out. A nice cut to the hole. And no, it won't go. It danced on the rim and wouldn't drop. And the ball down inside by Silverman kept it alive. That was partially tipped. And MCLA just a funny angle too far into the backboard actually to get a shot. And out of bounds. Last touch by Chamberlain. So freshman, 5'8", Christina Chamberlain battled for the ball and lost it out of bounds, and it'll be taken over now by number 12, Larissa Miner, a junior, 5'9" from Greenfield, Mass. We're 17:32 to play in the first half of basketball action. College basketball, the feature presentation, blocked down inside by Buckley, up in the air, and they left it short on the bunny. Buckley will get the rebound, and she wants to go to Holden, and the foul in the back court will be the second team foul called in the contest.
On the Trailblazers, number 24, Taylor Kenyon.
Yeah, so it'd be number 24 called for the foul, and that's Taylor Kenyon. And she's from North Bennington, Vermont. She played at MAU, and boy, you start going through the rosters, a lot of, I think anybody playing in the state of Vermont, being such a small state's local talent, as far as like Rutland goes. Loris, number 10 with the ball, wants to go down inside. And look at that drop down help defense again. That was Kenyon that dropped down. They got the ball to Buckley. And here comes the Trailblazers the other way. They're in the dark blue uniforms, and they'll make the catch. And Burke with the basketball goes down in the low post, and actually they push her up higher off the blocks. Oh, a travel called. Well, we have a conflict in the calls. One ref was definitely going to call a travel, and the other one's going to call a foul, and I think the foul's going to win out. Jen Heath wants the travel, and they're going to wave it off. We've got no score. We played to the 16:50 to play mark, and the foul will be called on Green Mountain College. So that's the first foul on Chamberlain. First foul on Green Mountain College. Good, Matt Munger on the camera. I'm Jerry Munger bringing you play-by-play, and MCLA runs that little pick off the top, get it in, and there's the game's first basket. That's Larissa Miner, the junior with the bucket, and getting pressure in the back court, and they'll just be isolated and bring the ball up all by herself with Holden. Holden, one of the captains on the squad, will bring the ball out toward midcourt. We're at the Eagles' Den for college basketball action today. Natalie Clark gave the pass up to go to Loris. Loris wants to go down inside to Buckley. Buckley will put it on the floor and had it taken away. Yes. Silverman got the basketball, and she'll dish it off to Burke. Burke will take the push. She'll slow it down now, just over the midcourt stripe. 22 seconds to go on the shot clock. That's not really a problem right now. Miner looking to come back to Tegens. She'll make the catch and works off the screen, and everybody rotated there. Silverman playing with her back to the basket. We'll kick it out. 8 on the shot clock. 7. Shot up and good. Very patient offensive set that time by Green Mountain College, or by the MCLA College against Green Mountain College defense. And brought the shot clock down to just about 6-7 seconds and made the bucket. 4-0 MCLA with the lead. And boy, they got on that sideline. Quick hands by Burke. And they let him play through it. Oh, that was a long way to let him play through, and they let him carry on. It's Kenyon looking for Silverman to catch the pivot, and the shot was blocked by Loris at Aldert, and Buckley will be held. They got the hold call on number 24 down there, and that's going to be called against Taylor Kenyon. Yeah, she had a lot of arm. She did have a lot of ball, but unfortunately she had a lot of arm. So I'll stop the clock with 15:25 to go. Green Mountain College took us just about 15 minutes to get here from Rutland. Well worth the ride. Put that on your future plans for softball season here at Green Mountain College, and also the fact next basketball season comes, if CSJ isn't home, you can just take a 15-minute ride and still catch college basketball. Loris with the ball delivered from Holden. To go back to Holden now. Holden, baseline drive, and got it! Holden will get the game's first bucket for Green Mountain College. They'll make it 4-2 now. MCLA with the lead and the basketball. And Silverman, just a sophomore. Chamberlain, a freshman on her, and Loris able to come through the bottom side of the screen and Get defensively on Tejan. No, I had to wait for the second bounce, offensive rebound, and that's going to be a race for the ball and tip forward, ball on the floor, up ahead, it looks like an easy bunny, and they'll get it, tied at 4. Pass went ahead to Clark, she made the bucket, we'll have a timeout called, full timeout taken. Joey Davin, the official out there with the call, and we're going to go to fade. Okay. Okay, that's the first time out taken here, this first half of basketball action. Again, PEGTV's website is www.pegtv.com. They're located in Building 24 at the House Center. The program director is Tom Leopold. Yes, the famous comedian Tom Leopold. And he wants me to remind you that every Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he starts airing the games of the week. And again, you can watch all the local sports starting Saturday at 4 o'clock. And they'll play various times throughout the week also. Just go to the website or to the Rutland Herald to get the listings for the sports. This is Burke with the basketball, and she'll bring the ball down. She's from Southampton, Massachusetts. Tejan's put a lot of minutes in. They run that weave up top to Miner. Miner killed the dribble on the elbow, staying right on the arc. And 22 in the basketball game, that will be Prickett. That's Chamberlain up defensively on Silverman. There's the dump down inside, and becomes a turnover. It's Buckley will take the basketball and get it off to her teammate number 14, Holden. Holden down inside to Buckley, turns, fires off the glass and in. First lead of the game for the Green Mountain Eagles. Tejan saw the paint, took the paint, got the bucket, it's going to count, and one. Well, the problem there was they didn't kill the penetration at the top of the arc. She took the paint, got the body strong enough to finish the shot off, and Molly Hopper coming in. She's listed at a 5'10" freshman from New York. And Loris will sit down and take a breather for Green Mountain College. Again, I'd like to thank Jen Heath, the head coach, Janet Bolgar, the assistant coach, for extending an invitation to come over to Green Mountain College and cover the basketball action. That free throw good. And we have a 7-6 lead by MCLA, Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. And I've had a month to practice that. Well, the foul in the backcourt committed by Tejan as she fouled Brittany Holden. Holden, I forgot to mention, is from Schenectady, New York. She's listed as a junior. So taking the ball out of bounds will be Molly Hopper. Apologize about that, Molly. Hopper will hand the ball into play to Holden. Holden, one of the captains. Now, through the entire roster as we progress through the night. They run that little weave up top. Oh, I got to call that. They just put Holden on her backside. They're going to go through the screen. That's going through the screen big time. I believe that's the third foul. So Prickett will pick up her first personal foul. And excuse me, that's the team's 5th personal foul. So they'll bring the ball into play. And 2 fouls to give before they'll send Green Mountain College to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's Clark to hand the ball. They'll bring it back around. It'll be picked up now by Hopper. It's been a long time since I haven't ran the camera and called the game. This is kind of a nice luxury. Of course, I got the best cameraman in New England on camera, and Matthew Munger. Chamberlain up, got hit on the arm, muscled it up and in. Got the basket to go. And it goes 8-7 now, Green Mountain College with the lead. Silverman holds it at the top of the arc, waits for Tejan to come around on the handoff, and sticking right with her defensively is Hopper. Ball fake, paint, kick out, baseline, strong and long, and picked up by Clark. Clark now will try to work out of that trap in the corner. We'll get the ball back to Clark. To Holden, apologize about that. Holden to Chamberlain to the hole, got it! Chamberlain and the captain out there will get the basket. Goes 10-7, Green Mountain College. Don't forget they started the contest off trailing 4-0. So they've had a 10-3 lead since that point in the basketball game on the boards. Or actually in the buckets. They've settled out on the boards. And muscling it up and in will be Larissa Miner. Cuts the lead to 1 at 10-9. The drive, a tough angle, and she was out of bounds. Yep. Natalie Clark, the captain out there, listed at 5'6" from West Palm Beach, Florida. And West Rutland graduate, Katie Jablonski coming in. Katie Jablonski, of course, played for Carl Soranley Golden Horde that won the state championship in her senior year on that team. Phenomenally good basketball team at West Rutland. So Jablonski defensively out on Tejan's. She killed the dribble, needs some help, will go all the way across to the weak side, and that shot open, not hit. Battle for the rebound, it got called travel. Now what happened there is 2 MCLA players, number 12, Miner and Silverman 35 were both battling for the rebound, and that becomes a turnover. See Tejan on the back on the pressure against Holden. Holden's had no problem breaking the press. Jablonski, that's going to be a fall from behind on Prickett going through the body. Could be a push call, and we'll see what the official officially calls it. It is the push, and scores 10-9, Green Mountain College with 11:41 to go in the first half of play. I love college ball because they play 20-minute halves, no quarters. I wish that Vermont State High School would go to halves also. AAU basketball, which is high school basketball, goes by halves. That's Clark, and it's going to stay down this end. In case you're just joining us, yes, we took a road trip. We're in Poultney, Vermont at Green Mountain College. PEGTV Channel 15 Sports, Munger Vision in particular. We've got the Eagles, another local college here, and again, very polite invitation extended from Coach Jen Heath to be here. And up, and no, off the back of the iron on a kick out. They'll give the ball to Burke. Burke double dribble, didn't get the call, and they'll bring the pass on over on the side to Tejan. Blocking foul called. Nobody's in the shooting bonus yet. I believe that's going to be the third foul on the Eagles. Yeah, third team foul. First personal foul on Jablonski. Stops the clock on my birthday at 11:21.
Into the game for the Trailblazers, number 14, Ali Laval.
Yeah, 14 coming off the MCLA bench is going to be Ali Laval. Again, both teams have benches. They both use their players. They'll rotate through the bodies. They want high-energy basketball. They want the push of the ball. They want the pressure in the backcourt. And Tejas will be guarded by Jablonski as Green Mountain College in that man-to-man setup. Nice ball fake. Baseline wide open, and got travel. Yeah, I think she looked up and couldn't believe how open the baseline was, and she said, why not go to the basket? Took that extra step, and will turn the ball over on the travel. That's Buckley taking the ball out of bounds, and she'll bring it in now to Holden. Holden being shadowed, coming up the court. Not your full throttle press, but just some pressure back there. There is the shot clock. You're trying to make them burn some time. Tejan's blocked the pass right back over to Holden. That's the baseline. No, it won't rattle around. That's Buckley, and she'll get the basket. 6'1", Emma Buckley will get the offensive putback, making it 12-9, Green Mountain College. Silverman on the edge, goes back to Burke. Down inside to number 32, Burton. Got it, down inside. Easy access down low below the free throw line. Long pass all the way up front, and got it. Clark played hanger at midcourt, released after the made basket, and nobody rotated back on her, and it becomes an easy bucket, 14-11 now. Green Mountain College with a 3-point lead. They wait for the shot to set up, and they won't get the second bounce. Buckley says, what you doing? That's my job to take it away from Clark. And Clark with the long pass, nice catch. And the way that she planted her pivot foot prevented the travel. That was Hopper. And Buckley will retrieve it before it goes out of bounds. No, she did not. She hit the inline. Almost seemed surprised by the pass to coming down on her.
Into the game for the Trailblazers, number 30, Jackie Vi.
Jackie Vi coming in for MCLA. She'll replace Burke, and it looks like Vi will run the point now. At least on this particular trip down the floor, Vi will bring the basketball and put it into play. She'll be picked up by Holden. Screen set up top. Holden busted through it. They rolled Silverman to the bucket on the weak side. Nobody got to the basketball. That's LaVale with the ball, and she'll snap it off on his side now to Tejan. Tejan's to Burton to the basket. She'll front rim it, and Buckley looks for the quick outlet, and that was all taken away. So there's no push there because they've gotten back and taken away the outlet ball. A lot of people forget that if you want to push the ball, there's the basket on the other end. Yeah, Hopper will get the bucket, goes 16-11, Green Mountain College with the lead. Yeah, Holden will get the assist. Yeah, they're going to change defenses now. Jablonski will come around. Jablonski with the steal, very aware of where the honor, the way down will make the pass back, and she'll get the assist on the basket. Holden will get the bucket, but Jablonski with the steal, and then giving up the ball before she lost her balance, and it'll be a timeout taken, 30-second timeout taken by the Trailblazers. We're going to keep it on. We're going to go through the roster now for Green Mountain College. The Eagles coming in with a 13-6 record. They have number 10, Kristen Loris. Number 11 is Natalie Clark. Katie Jablonski wears 12. Brittany Holden is 14. Jessica Hoke is number 21. Van Hartless, that's quite a name. Van Hartless is number 22. Molly Hopper is 23. Oh, Lisa Kojahari is number 30. Apologize if I got the name wrong. Emma Buckley, 32. Christina Chamberlain, 34. And Alyssa Borelli is number 40. And of course, the head coach is Jen Heath. I called her by her maiden name, Jana Polgar. It's Jana Webb. And Amanda Merrill is the manager. And that is the Green Mountain College roster. And again, thanks to Green Mountain College, their administration, and their head coach for extending an invitation for PEGTV, Munger Vision, to be here and do the game. Hope the community gets into it. I know they watch a lot of CSJ college basketball. No reason not to just go another 15 minutes and watch this college basketball right here in Poultney, Vermont. Jackie Vi, a freshman with the basketball. Jackie Vi from Castleton, New York. Close enough, right? The Teejans to the bucket, and she'll be long and strong, and Burton will get the rebound on the weak side. No, on the putback. Chamberlain back in the ball game. She controlled the boards, takes the bump, asks for a guard to come back, and now she'll get it to Holden. Holden all the way in the long pass to the front court on the edge of the arc. Gets it to Jablonski. She'll cross over, and they got to get their spacing right now, as that's Holden down inside to Hopper, and she got a little jump hook shot for Hopper. That'll push the lead down to the largest of the ball game for either side at 20-11. Green Mountain College, you go right on their website, get the men's and women's schedules and their rosters. And don't forget softball season coming up. Jen Heath, of course, the coach for the softball team. And they play right over here where they have these high school championship games at the Veterans Field. And it's a beautiful field. And a little run when we went hander off the side of the backboard. That's going to be blocked by Chamberlain to Burton off the glass. It'll go right as the shot clock expired. Don't forget, the ball never hit the rim on the initial shot. That's why wow, you talk about speed. Brittany Holden with the quick push down the floor, got the defense backpedaling, took her right to the hole, got fouled. That'll stop the clock with 7:37 to go. Two shots coming up, and on the second shot, you'll see Kristen Loris coming into the basketball game. A sophomore from Rutland, Vermont, MSJ graduate. And she'll be at the scorer's table getting set to check in. Holden's first shot won't happen. She'll try to salvage 1 and 2. Yeah, 21, Kristen Kissel coming in for MCLA. They're called the Trailblazers. She'll replace Silverman. So Jablonski and Loris out there. And man, you saw a lot of their basketball on Channel 15. That shot will be good. They'll go 21-13. MCLA, don't forget, trailed against CSJ and mounted a pretty decent comeback and actually overtook and won the game by, I think, 8 points. A little push off there not called, and maybe a little embellished on the part of Holden. That happens in the game. You have to be an actor sometimes. That drive to the hole won't happen, sits on the rim. Hopper with the rebound will bring the ball back out to Holden. Holden will glide into the front court, go to the center of the court. Look at the acceleration off the glass and in. That was just a beautiful crossover to the left-hand dribble to get on the open side of the paint on the far side. 23-13, lead at 10 for Green Mountain College. Again, they've got just one home game left. And I'm waiting to see, I went off from the foot of a defender. Holden lobbying, saying she did not touch the basketball. And not going to win the argument. If she did, then she should be running for president. Yeah, I didn't think she hit the ball either because the ball never changed its direction. Yeah. Right, it would have been a defensive kick. Something about sitting in the stands doing a game, you get a lot of feedback. That's cool, actually. So they're looking for Chamberlain. She'll save the ball. It's tipped, and she goes to Jablonski. She's going to get tripped up. There'll be a blocking foul called, and I believe only the 6th foul. I'm not sure. They don't have the board up with that. 1-1. So it's a 7th foul. So it'll be the 1-1 the rest of this first half for Green Mountain College. They're up by 8, 23-15. 6:37 to go in the first half, and they're going to check on the foul situation. I had it at 6 unofficially.
They had 6 before that.
Okay, so the cameraman, usually right, says it is 7 fouls.
Foul on the Trailblazers, number 15, Danielle Parenteau, her first.
He's lobbying for 8 fouls. Matthew shoots out. He's on the money. That's why I bring him. It is the 1-1. So Katie Jablonski from West Rutland will take the shots. 7th or 8th, it's just a 1-1, and she'll look, fire, and got it. Makes it 24-15. Oh, like I said, they set us up dead center of the bleachers, very accommodating, and great vantage point to watch a game from. Jablonski, no. And kept alive by Hopper. They'll let the ball stay alive. They got to blow the whistle now. Yeah, it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Green Mountain College.
Jump ball, Eagles possession.
Yeah, so they'll take the ball on the baseline. I'm waiting to see who's going to run down and bring the ball into play. And it looks like it'll be Allie LaVale. So LaVale will, actually, Jerry, got to get with the right team here. That's Holden that brought the ball into play. I apologize for that. LaVale's 14 for MCLA. They'll go to Chamberlain. She'll play with her back to the basket. Force it up. Might be looking for the whistle. Upset with the no call. And here comes the push the other way. As they'll get the ball down the floor to Vine. She lost the dribble. Snaps the pass off on the far side to LaVale. Vine will call the play out. 19 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to go. She killed the dribble up on the arc. Wants to dump it down inside. They're trying to post up against Jablonski. That was a good matchup. And a great inside position. Hopper will get the rebound and give it off to Loris. Loris now will bring the ball over to Holden. Up ahead to catch, down on the blocks, up off the glass, not enough English on the ball to spin it up and in. And LaVale has the ball knocked away. Jablonski will be on the floor and slides the ball backcourt. W backcourt. Now she had possession in the front court, threw it in the backcourt. Nobody defensively touched it. And the ball will go out of bounds to MCLA. And we're going to have a full timeout taken, and we'll wind it down to a fade. Yep. 24-15, Green Mountain College. A full timeout taken by Green Mountain College, Jen Heath. It just looks funny called Jana by her married name. I covered her at Castleton State College where she played on a couple championship teams. Was a great, great player, Jana was. And it's actually Jana Walker. I'm sorry. I've got so many players in my head nowadays. I'm getting right on the edge of old age now. They'll go down inside. Great catch by LaVale. She had the position down inside, and she'll get the basket. Cuts the lead to 7. Nice entry pass down inside, and then a soft kiss off the glass. The lead has been as high as 10. Each team's enjoyed the lead at different times tonight. And Holden will give the ball back to Laura. She wants to go down inside to Hopper. Great adjustment. Oh, and it'll go up and in. Great adjustment on the entry pass. They were looking for the bounce pass. That was taken away, so she went and put air under the ball and lobbed it down inside. Again, they want to bring the defense. They keep talking about dropping down lower on the defense, and we got a foul away from the basketball by Jablonski's reaction. It's going to be on Jablonski. Yeah, they want to wait for the subs as they call the foul. And it will be on Katie Jablonski, the foul will be.
On the Eagles, number 12, Katie Jablonski, her second.
There'll be 2 fouls on Jablonski. Loris and Jablonski will leave the ball game. And coming in for MCLA will be number 23, Jessica Tegens.
Into the game for the Trailblazers, number 35.
And Silverman also coming in.
And number 23, Jessica Tegens.
So it'll be MCLA with the ball on the baseline. They're going to set up, well, kind of reminiscent of a box formation. It's more of a 3-1 stack. And Tegens will catch fire, and no, front rimmed it. That ball was caught by Burton. She got bumped by her teammate, kind of threw her shot off, and now the rebound will come down to Natalie Clark. Clark, offensive foul. Good call. Good call. Offensive foul. Cameraman thinks she was sliding over defensively, but I think it was more the arm when warding off. She had her arm up on the push-off, might have bought the call. Matthew and I were talking about that on the ride over. You see a lot more offensive fouls called now on the charge than you've seen in the last 10 years, and they're good calls. It's just that call went away, it seemed, for a long time. Travel on Tegens. Yeah. Switch pivot foots, and you'll get the call most of the time. Joey Davin will set the ball out of bounds, and we need an Eagle to take the ball out of bounds. It's going to be taken out by Clark. Clark, a junior. They'll bring the ball into Hopper, and she'll give it back down to her teammate Holden. Holden's done a wonderful job of breaking the press, or the pressure, I should say, in the backcourt. And she has taken the ball to the hole strong. Her speed has been able to get her by the defenders. 3 balls, front rimmed it, and it will come down to Tegens, and she's going to bring it up herself. A multitasker. She'll get the rebound and set the offense up. And there's Silverman. Tegens wants to go down inside. A quick swing of the ball. I think Chamberlain might actually flatten the shot out. Defense lobs it up in the air, and she'll be looking for Clark to catch, and the pass will be knocked out of bounds. It wasn't Silverman that originally knocked it out of bounds, but she last touched it. It was actually Parento, number 15, who got back defensively and made the initial touch. They got to reset the shot clock. There was no change of possession, so the shot clock should stay at the original time, correct? There's no change of possession, so it should stay it down. It shouldn't be 30 seconds.
I don't know what it was, though.
I believe it was 26 seconds. I'll wait and see what they said. 24, so yeah, they'll set the shot clock down to 24. There was no change of possession on the play, and that's why they didn't get a new shot clock to work with. Now, if they stole the ball and then lost out of bounds, they would have got a new shot clock to work with. Clark wants to go down inside to Buckley. This is Chamberlain. Got it! Chamberlain played tough down in the paint at Woodstock High School. Like I said, I do her games playing against Mill River and MSJ, and she was impressive on high school teams that didn't really have good records. She stood out. She does a nice job at Green Mountain College. Ball got her on the, yeah, she went for the underhand shovel shot, and that's where they got her across the wrist. If she comes up for the conventional layup from the side, that wouldn't have been a foul.
Her second, team 6.
So Clark will pick up the second team foul. Well, let's do that again. Second personal foul, team 6, but they'll send LaVale to the line because she was fouled in the act of shooting. She'll get 2 shots here, and that's going to be perfect. Cuts the lead to 10 at 28-18. So the second shot will come up and be good. She'll get them both, cut the lead down below double digits to 28-19. They got the ball off over the top of the press to Buckley, and Buckley will now go to Chamberlain. She'll kill the dribble. She traveled. Yeah, I haven't seen as much travel called in a college basketball game all season. They're good calls, absolutely. It'll be interesting to see in the men's game. They're more liberal with allowing more steps because the men's game played at a much higher level of pace. They'll run the motion offense up top. LaVale will get the basketball on the elbow. They want to go down along the baseline. There's the twist, the turn, and got it up and in. Miner with a tough shot. They posted her up, and she faded away from the defender's block and got the bucket. 28-21. So a nice little run here put together by MCLA. Clark had the touch. She'll go back to Holden. Clock down to 2:59. Holden dumps it down inside, and they'll kick it over. This is Hopper. Yes! Hopper with that lost art form of the mid-range jumper will get it. Lead goes back to 9. This is Tegens. Yeah, she had the defender going back and got it. Tegens off the glass and in. Chamberlain, she's going to cross the timeline. Keep the dribble alive. That's the key to it. Nope. So kill the dribble along the sideline. Nice job by Holden. Made the grab, bobbled the ball, and still has it. There's going to be a hand check foul, and a 1-and-1 coming up as the 9th team foul called. And I call it a hand check, they call it a push. Doesn't matter, it's still the 1-and-1.
Number 15, Danielle Parento, her second.
So Parento coming back with the foul, she'll be called, and checking back in the ball game will be number 13, Borsati. So Borsati is a change for MCLA, and she will check into the ball game with 2:23 to go in the first half. And Brittany Holden, with a good patient routine, will get the free throw. She has been extremely impressive. Like I said, she's been able to do it all out there. Bring the ball up, make the shots, get the free throws to drop, playing good defense, and Holden's second shot will be better than the first. And they'll make it 32-23, and this is Tegens. Boy, I tell you, she was impressive against CSJ, Tegens was. And she's played very well here in this ball game. Parento gave the ball up top. Again, they run that motion. Borsati with the basketball, looked inside, wasn't there. They didn't buy the ball fake by Miner. They'll recycle, 15 on the shot clock. From the wing, they won't take the shot. They'll come back to Borsati. Borsati got it to Miner. The Silverman, 6 on the shot clock. That'll be front rimmed on the floor. Chamberlain will wrestle the ball out, keep the ball alive. Chamberlain, long distance, up ahead and out of play. Right idea she had. Clark open down on the baseline. Too much juice on the pass. A lot of garlic on it. It'll avoid being caught. Well, not really be avoid. It was uncatchable and it'll be out of play. No pressure in the back court with 1:45 to go. Looks like a man-to-man being set up by Green Mountain College. Boy, they cheated. Oh, what a block if they came over on the adjustment. Buckley looked like they had an opening. Chamberlain trying to get the wheel spinning. Will go up and get the shot. Just enough extra drive in 5th gear to pull away from the defender and make it 34-23. So they pushed the lead back now to double digits after MCLA had been able to work the ball. The lead down to 7 points. Tegens Thought about the 3 ball. We'll give it off on this elbow side to Borsati, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by MCLA's Parento. And with 70 seconds to go in the first half, Green Mountain College will take over the basketball. You see Holden behind the back, and boy, they had 2 defenders on her, and they didn't really trap, and dangerous pass cross court, and they were able to get it there before Parento could get there. 15 on the shot clock. Chamberlain baseline up and got it. Tell you what, Chamberlain left or right-handed, extremely effective, and the fact that MCLA giving up the baseline way too easy. 45 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock, 36-23 to score in the first half of play. Tegens has been held in check here scoring-wise in this first half of play. Wants Silverman to roll to the bucket. She had to go around the defensive player and that threw the rhythm of the playoff. Block from behind. It was Holden with the block. She's got a 3-on-1. They'll go back to Holden, and that was 1 pass too many. She'll curl and come back with 18 seconds to go. Shot clock is irrelevant right now. 14 seconds on the game clock. Holden up. They'll cross. Oh, there was too many passing. Hopper with the game clock winding down. 7-6. And we're going in the first half with a backcourt violation. She'll touch it with 1 second to go. Now, the significance of that is they're going to get the ball in the offensive end so they can catch and shoot with 1 second. She'd been better out to let it roll and go out of bounds and let that last second go off. It is possible to catch and shoot with 1 second with a half a court to work. Or even draw a foul. But that's it. We'll go to the scoreboard. 36-23. Green Mountain College with the lead at the half over MCLA on Munger Vision.
At the half is the Eagles 36, the Trailblazers 23.
We get set to have the second half of basketball. Action underway from Green Mountain College. We're going to have it side out right in front of us. And also today is a special day here. They're letting everybody in for free at the game, and all proceeds, your donations, go for breast cancer research and Breast Cancer Foundation. So a great cause. So you see number 12 standing right in front of us is Larissa Miner. Gotta tell you, the guy at the front door that helped us get in, get our roster, he's a good-looking guy, blue shirt, dark tie, very, very helpful. The kind of guy you want to greet you at the door. Very public friendly, does a nice job. And we're set to go in a tight ball game, 36-23 at 1 point. Green Mountain College trailed by a 4-0 score, and the lead has shrunk down as low as 7, been as high as 11. And we'll see what changes have been made here by both sides. That was blocked by number 32 down there. That was Green Mountain College's Emma Buckley. Holden into the front court, up and got it. Observation by Matt Munger was 90% of the scoring has all come from below the free throw line for both teams. Nobody really lighting it up from the outside. Nobody really tempting it from the outside a lot here. Tegens had Silverman come off the baseline off a screen and didn't deliver the ball to her on time. This is going to be a 2-point shot, and it won't happen. Offensive rebound, up and got it. Miner kept those hands busy, kept them alive, and got the basket. 38-25 Green Mountain College. Buckley will kick the ball back out to Loris. Looks like the original starting 5 out there for Green Mountain College. The Eagles in their home whites on Munger Vision today. And that's going to be blocked. Blocked by Miner. The shot attempted by Chamberlain. And the push into the front court. There it is. Silverman got the inside position and the foul. She got the inside track. The pass was delivered to her outside shoulder, and that put the defender on their backside. She'll be getting 2 shots now. That'll stop the clock with 18:49 to go in the second half of play. Went over and checked the scoring out on the Green Mountain College side. Just 5 players scoring for Green Mountain College. But, you know, I look at that. It's been balanced out. 4, 6, 8. 4 and 10 points. I didn't get the free throws, but 32 points from the field. The other 4 points coming from the free throw line. Goes 38-25 now. MCLA, Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. Second time they've been on Munger Vision this year. That will miss. Will kick to the side. Saved underneath. Up and oh, she short-armed it. She got her own offensive rebound. That's blocked from Buckley. Blocked by Buckley. Foul. Silverman going to the line. It was Kenyon that short-armed it, but then MCLA got on the boards, and again, the tallest player is listed at 5'9" for the Trailblazers, but they do a good job of just being quick to the they don't let you get a body on the box mount, and they're quick to get to an open spot to get the rebound. Because Green Mountain College, yeah, with 5'10" Hopper, 6'1" Buckley, they definitely have the height advantage, but MCLA holding their own right now on the board statistically, 38-28, so they cut the lead to 10. I thought we might see a little more pressure in the back court, maybe later in this half, by MCLA. And they'll get the ball down to Loris. She'll look inside, and Chamberlain trying to post up. And what they're going to do is drop Kenyon down on weak side help, and they'll have to go down inside. Great catch by Chamberlain out to Holden. No. Rebound Buckley. Yes, Buckley will get the putback. Tell you, Buckley with a nice job. He's got 6 points now in the ball game, unofficially. Tejan's pass will be picked off, and this is going to be Holden. Holden will go right by the defender, Tejan's, and had it blocked from behind. No foul called on the contact. Holden will go hard to the floor, get back into play now defensively. Burke with the basketball. And they'll peel back, and hold number 14 getting in position. Got a little grimace on her face. Don't know if she got whacked to the floor and it hurt. I'm sure it hurt, but hurt her. Kenyon out of bounds, couldn't make the save, will become Green Mountain College basketball. The Eagles on their home court. Oh, I got to tell you, was it fun with the Mayflower Conference with Castleton State College, CSJ, and Green Mountain College. That triangle, that Bermuda Triangle they would build of the rivalries. Great, great ball games. Chamberlain ends up on her butt. I'm not sure what happened, and that's going to be a blocking foul. And hard to the floor, and getting up with a grimace on her face is number 11, Natalie Clark. So junior Natalie Clark from West Palm Beach, Florida will shake it off and be okay. And now Hopper coming back in for Green Mountain College. Hopper's going to replace Chamberlain. Chamberlain in that first half had 10 points in the ball game. And again, like I said, I didn't get the free throws, so they had the field goals and free throws separated. They didn't have an overall scoring column. If they did, I couldn't find it. Holden with Tejan on her, and everybody's been pretty much 80% of this first half was played with a man-to-man defense on both sides, and I just love to see that. Pull-up jumper by Clark was short. Here comes Burke. Burke into the front court. Burke with the push, threw it away. Yeah, she was looking to lob it on the baseline to Kenyon, and there really was not much space there to get the ball down and inside. It had to be a perfect pass, and it wasn't, and it goes out of bounds. So again, you'll see Holden with the open court to work with to bring the ball down and set up the offense. They'll push it inside. Buckley turns and got it. Boy, not really a hook, not really a jump, but a very creative shot. She caught and shot before the defense could react. She got her hand open by playing with her back to the basket and leaning toward the baseline side. Shot clock down to 21. Burke with the ball gets it off to Tejan. Loris on her defensively. Loris bodies up. The dribble was killed. She got right on her. Kenyon wants to go to Silverman. They wanted to switch. Oh, they left Kenyon all alone, and she gets a three-pointer. They dropped down to deny the ball going inside for the post-up, and Kenyon just had so much time to think about it that she just took the three-pointer and got it. 42-31. This is the three ball the other way, and got it. Oh, they're going to say two-pointer. Her momentum on the shot carried her over the arc. Two-point shot, 44-31, Green Mountain College. Oh, and the pass coming back to the free throw line, stolen away, and it's a 1-on-2, and oh, she lost the handle, and she caught her own pass. I'm not sure why that wasn't a travel. Or did we have a foul? We had a foul, okay. But the foul occurred after the travel. Because you can't catch your own pass, right? Yeah. Maybe it's because it got a defensive tip on it? Well, it doesn't matter. It's going to go to Green Mountain College. And Buckley up, Bunny, got it. Boy, again, easy entry down low on an inbound pass, and they'll make it 46-31. Now the lead at the large is at 15 points, 15:56 to go in the second half of action. College basketball right in your backyard here in Poultney, Vermont, brought to you by Matt and Jerry Munger. That shot clock down to 15. Tejan will back up. Loris has not allowed Tejan to get her shot off, and Tejan is a scorer. That will roll off the rim, and Buckley will wrestle the ball away. I apologize, that's Hopper. She'll wrestle the ball away, and she'll bring the basketball now to Holden. Holden's pass will be saved by Hopper. Back to Loris. Her first shot, a little strong, a little long. Weak side rebound will come down to Clark. Clark will go to Holden. Holden back to Clark. Clark wants to penetrate baseline. Had it taken away by Burke. She'll circle around, up, and beautiful move. Didn't get the finish, almost stripped the ball away. Buckley will crash to the floor, and we'll have a jump ball called. and the arrow is going to stay down this end of the floor with Green Mountain College.
Into the game for the Trailblazers, number 14, Lavelle.
So Lavelle coming back in the basketball game, number 14 for MCLA in the dark blue uniforms. And the ball on the baseline to Green Mountain College. They'll get it into Hopper, up, tough angle. She's going to have another shot. No, bounced on the floor. She lost her balance and hit the floor. Burke with the basketball. Burke with the crossover, and Hopper came up from behind, and I'm waiting to see who did touch it. Joe Davin looking, saying it went off from the foot. Yeah, it went off from the foot of the Green Mountain College player out of bounds to the Trailblazers. Lavelle will take the ball out of bounds, number 14. And again, not a true box. They're able to get it into Burke. Dumps it down inside, and it's going to be a foul on Hopper going through Silverman. There'll be a push from behind call. There'll be a possession foul, ball out of bounds on the baseline to MCLA. I'm sorry. Oh, I have this awful urge to say UCLA, but it's not. And Chamberlain should be allowed to come in. Yeah, Chamberlain will come in. There's the buzzer.
Into the game for the Eagles, number 34, Christina Chamberlain. For number 10.
She's going to replace Loris. So Loris will come out of the contest. Good minutes by Loris out there. Again, doing the job defensively on Tegens. Lavelle popped out, wasn't open. That's Hopper that came out and defended her. Lavelle will back up, gets the ball on the baseline. Silverman with a bump, and tell you what, that was hard physical work by Silverman. She just kept using her rump to bump and bump and bump and create space, and then she got fouled on the shot, and that's going to be 2 shots coming up now. 4th team foul on Green Mountain College. 46-31, and a lot of possessions left in this basketball game, but you want to start to come back as soon as you can, and free throws right here would have been a good way to do it, but that'll rattle out on Silverman. Silverman, a sophomore, 5'8" from Clifton Park, New York. Went to Shenandoah High School. That one won't cooperate. The offensive putback was partially blocked by Green Mountain College, and somehow ended up in Silverman's hand, and she got the 2 points the other way. And all of a sudden, the lead down to 13 at 46-33. See the offense being set up by Holden. She'll come all the way across this side to Clark. Clark, plenty of time, 12 on the shot clock. We'll come back to Holden. Holden to Chamberlain. She wants to spin baseline and got up and down. Traveled, yep. What happened there was they had to help defense. Forced her to the baseline. And then she had absolutely nothing to go and do with the basketball. That was good defensive help by MCLA. Chelsea Burke bringing the basketball down from Southampton, Massachusetts. Asked for Lavelle to come around. She'll hand the ball off to her. Chamberlain actually got a hand on the ball and had to pass, slow down. 3 ball, no. Front rimmed it, retrieved, do 30 seconds on the shot clock. Miner will kick it back to Silverman. She couldn't handle the pass. Lavelle will go down to Silverman. She'll go baseline, kick it out on the base, on the corner, no good. Chamberlain will get the rebound. She'll go turtle, and now she'll dribble a few times and get the ball off to her teammate, number 14, Brittany Holden. Oh, great catch in traffic to Clark, running one hander, no! And it's going to be out of bounds, last touch. Well, that's an interesting call. They're going to say what out from number 22, Prickett. Yeah. It's going to be Prickett, last touch. So the ball will go to Green Mountain College, 46-33. Eagles by 13. Looks like Jablonski will be coming. Oh, an easy shot. Left her alone and got the little bunny. Chamberlain now, the leading scorer in the ball game. They'll get the pass back to Miner. Baseline Silverman, ball fake foul. You know, it's not so much the foul, it's where she's getting the ball delivered to her. She's down in the sweet spot on the block, so usually if you give up that spot defensively, you're going to get in trouble in some way, and that's just what happened. Yeah, so Silverman with 2 shots here. Perfect on the first one, makes it 48-34. And Jablonski is coming in. She replaces Chamberlain, and number 40 coming in the basketball game is Borelli. So Alyssa Borelli, a freshman, making her first appearance. No, she's not a freshman. I keep looking at that. That's forward. She's a junior, making her first appearance of the ball game. She's from Merrimack, New Hampshire. You know, all the years I've done this, you think I could read my roster by now. They'll miss the second shot. Lead will stay at 14. 13 minutes to go in the ball game. And they have gone zone defense off the glass, hard rebound to Minor. That was hard and high off the window, and Burke with the basketball. Burke will cross the timeline. She'll work between circles, and Jablonski on her defensively. She wants her to go to the left side. That's why she overplayed the right side. LaVale down inside, and foul called on the Eagles, Natalie Clark. And the junior from West Palm Beach, Florida, will pick up her third personal foul. And that is going to bring a change off the bench. Well, not right now. They're going to work on it. They'll come up to Minor. She'll make the grab. Silverman gets the ball back to LaVale. Again, MCLA in a position where they got to start making some points off possessions. Even though we still have over half to go, they haven't got no rhythm yet on their offense. That ball, well, it got to a teammate, just took a different route than what Jablonski wanted. It ended up in Clark's hands, and now they'll back it out. This will be Holden. She'll back it out with 17 on the shot clock. Call the play. Gets it to Borelli. She'll put the ball on the floor, and jump ball arrow will go to MCLA. And MCLA will set up with the backcourt, and no defensive pressure coming at them. It's been sporadic pressure and not full throttle pressure at best by both sides. I'm sure we'll see that change. If the lead stays in double digits and we start eating down to that 3-4 minute mark, I would have to imagine Minor with the bucket. Nice shot down low. Against where they gave the spot up down low though. Oh, they thought about it, and then Clark will pull it back and get it off to Jablonski. Jablonski looking at that 2-3 zone defense being played by MCLA. That 3 ball, no good. Long shot creates a long rebound. Hopper, free throw line, will pivot and kick the ball back out, and use hard the 30-second clock now. Jablonski will call play out. Jablonski will swing the ball over to her teammate Holden. Holden, that baseline taken away by Minor. Jablonski, defensive kick. Late with the call, but a good call, and they should recycle the shot clock back to 30 seconds, and they do. Yeah, so 11:21 to go in the second half of play. New shot clock awarded on the kick. Now wait a minute. They're going to set the shot clock back, and you know what they've done this year is they've said if it's not intentional, I heard this in last night's game, then they don't get a new shot clock. That certainly looked like she reached her foot out. Intentional or not, I don't like the rule. Jablonski, Hopper, basket. You know, it's irrelevant how much time was on the clock. Nobody challenged the ball or pressured it, and it led to a bucket. 50 points on the board now for Green Mountain College. They're up by 14, 50-36. Jablonski lost her balance, did the splits, was okay, and oh. Now, I'm a hometown fan, but that sure looked like a lot of ball, but they'll get her called for the hack, and there'll be 2 shots coming up for number 22, Prickett. So Jade Prickett, a sophomore from West Hampton, Massachusetts, will be at the line. And she'll get 2 here. She was fouled in the act of shooting, and she will be good on the first shot. 50-37. As Buckley 32 and Loris, number 10, back in the basketball game for Green Mountain College. As Borelli will sit down along with Clark for Green Mountain College. Second shot will rim out, be on the floor, be picked up by Hopper. She'll pivot and get the ball back. Holden came back to meet the pass, made herself available, create that pass lane. Jablonski 3 ball, no. Rebound taken out there by Minor. Again, one thing both teams have done since that opening 6 or 7 minutes of the first half, they've really shored up their weak side, so they're not giving up their weak side rebound to the offense. And Jablonski back on the floor, going to get up, and that will be partially tipped, and it's going to go. And they've got the lead down to 11, so a little run here by MCLA. We're going to have the hand check or the push called, and they'll be on Burke, number 20 of MCLA.
Foul on the Trailblazers.
Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul. Whatever, I knew it was a foul, and that's really the bottom line. And we're going to have an MCLA timeout taken. 50-39, Green Mountain College with the lead. All right, so that was a full timeout taken by MCLA, and we'll just do a game reset for you. 10:25 to go in the second half of action. 50-39, Green Mountain College with the lead. Since they trailed by 4 points, they have held the lead since that point on and haven't relinquished it. They pushed it as high as 15 and as low as 7. And again, PEGTV's website is www.pegtv.com. Their phone number is 747-0151. And Green Mountain College with the basketball. Brittany Holden put a lot of minutes in. It's been very impressive. Hopper wanted to go into a lot of traffic, was looking to get the ball down to Buckley, and really no space. That was a pass that had to have air underneath it where Buckley could go up and get the ball. They tried to put it on the line to her, and it got slapped away. Burke will get the ball off to Prickett. They'll kick it out, 3-ball, LaVale, no. Left it short. Neither team has lit it up, Travel. Again, what had happened was Silverman and Miner on the same team had the ball fighting for the rebound, and they traveled. Yeah, and against the Holden, looks like she's probably going to put in the rest of the second half. Jablonski with the catch, no entry pass down inside, it wasn't open. Zone defense right now being played. Hopper will fade fire. Got it, Hopper! Molly Hopper, a freshman from New York. Can't pronounce the town. Governor looks like New York. Has been very impressive. Listen to 5'10". She uses that height advantage to get those little 8-foot jump shots off. Miner posting up Flores will bump in, kick it out. Up and got it. That was Prickett with the bucket. So we'll go back to an 11-point ball game. And each coach has done a nice job of managing the game, not letting the other team get a run and continue the run. Oh, great defense, and it's going to be coming back. Buckley will have it. She'll come over to Loris. She'll opt not to take the shot. Holden hasn't really shown that she wants to take the three-point shot. On the fly and the catch, it was Jablonski. 8 on the shot clock. Jablonski pass tip. Jablonski on the floor and a travel called. Now that's a change of possession, so they'll go back to a 30-second shot clock. Chamberlain, 34, coming in the ballgame for Green Mountain College, and she's going to replace Jablonski. I'm sorry, she's going to replace Loris. I apologize for that. They're looking inside. They get it inside. Chamberlain reverses kicks and count it! Oh, she had enough muscle to take the bump and strength to put shot up and in still. Granted, it just barely made it, but it's still a good shot. And pushes the lead to 54-41 and 1 here at the free throw line. So Chamberlain, again, game's leading scorer unofficially for Green Mountain College at the line from Woodstock, Vermont. Will not get it. And, oh, she saved it. Buckley saved it. But back to Burke, who plays for the other team. If they pushed the ball, they had the numbers. Buckley just coming into play now. If they keep the push going, they would have played 5-on-4 basketball. Big screen set up by Silverman for Burke. They'll swing the ball all the way back over for Prickett. She'll miss this time, and that's going to be a foul. Yeah, Burke from behind on Jablonski and really hammered her, and they had to come make the call. And By coming into the game, number 30 for MCLA. And Burke will sit down with 4 fouls. Yeah, and so we'll get set now. Again, no pressure in the back court. And that's getting down to the 8:30 mark. I'm thinking in the next 3.5, 4 minutes, still trailing by double digits. MCLA would almost have to crank the pressure up and do something a little more with a sense of urgency. Chamberlain felt the pressure and got it. She felt the pressure, created a little space there, got the shot up and in. Lead back at 15 at 56-41. They'll play toss and catch now on the perimeter. Down inside, Miner, got a tough shot. Great entry pass that set it up. Miner with the hands on the catch. And then just a nice little spin off the glass and in. That ball will come out and off to the races. Holden, beat her to the spot. Great hustle by Holden to get back, beat her to the spot. Forced the play to the outside, Miner up. Might have got a little hand on the ball, no call on the play. Rebound will be a 1 and out. Chamberlain will pass the ball across to Holden. Look at this, it's Jablonski getting very significant minutes Jablonski is here. And Chamberlain, very patient. 13 on the shot clock. Buckley will swing the ball out to Hopper, and they'll go now to Holden. She'll drive and foul on the floor. On the floor, clearly the indication. It's just a matter of how many team fouls that is. Yeah, Bersati calls for the foul, and they're going to allow the sub to come in. Clark will come. 6 fouls now on the Trailblazers. They will get the 1-and-1 and the next foul called. Yeah, Clark back in the ball game. Gets it into Chamberlain, pass up the open look. That's Clark with the basketball. Holden got it! 3-pointer for Holden. Big smile afterwards. That pushes the lead down to 16 at 59-43. Low post, kicked it out. Jump shot strong, and Buckley with the rebound wants to get the pass up to Hopper. Hopper back down to her teammate. This will be Holden. Holden, long bounce pass to Chamberlain, slides along the baseline. Nope. Tried to reverse it, use the basket as a shield, and just put enough spin on the ball. 6.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. Up and no. Rebound was tipped, controlled, will come out, and that was blocked by Buckley, all ball. Not tonight, she said, not in my house. She'll reject the basketball, and Holden will curl and come back. They'll set that 2-3 zone up. 2-3 zone hasn't really been effective. The man-to-man, though, they felt that wasn't effective. Surprised they didn't come out with a 3-2 or a 1-3-1. That 1-3-1, people might not realize it. Sometimes it's a lot more effective at keeping the ball from going down inside, a lot easier than the 2-3 is.
Into the game for the Trailblazers, number 14, Ali LaVille.
Yeah, LaVille coming back in, number 14. And Tejan's coming back in. And Persati. These are all changes now for MCLA. As Green Mountain with the ball and 6 seconds on the shot clock. Holden catches, fires, swish! By Holden. Very impressive young lady. From Schenectady, New York, Brittany Holden. 61-43, an 18-point lead for Green Mountain. Tejan's catch is fouled. Brought the ball on the catch to the hole, got fouled.
Number 34, Christina Chamberlain.
So Chamberlain will pick up the foul, her 4th foul. And wow. Okay, I thought Holden was coming out. She's going over to get a sip of water. It's Loris at the scores table, and she must be coming in for Chamberlain, who's got the 4 fouls. That line is Tejan's, and she'll get the first shot to drop. And yes, Chamberlain, unofficially the game's leading scorer for Green Mountain College, will take a seat on the bench with 5:47 to go. 61-47, Green Mountain College with the lead. And she'll get them both. So Tejan's will cut the lead back down to 61-45 at 16 points. That pass tipped up in the air, and here comes MCLA. They're at a point, though, where they need points off possession, whether it's just 1 point, 2, or 3. But they're getting to that section of the ball game. Don't forget that there is a shot clock in college ball. Great save, unfortunately, right back to MCLA. Tejan's will tip the ball to herself over the back of Loris and carried it, palmed it and carried it and turned it over. What I'm saying with the shot clock, it's not like a high school ball where you can just pull the ball out, spread the floor, and run 45 seconds to minute and a half off where the other team allows you to do. You only have 30 seconds of possession here. So that changes the strategy towards the end. See Holden holding the ball. Tejan's on her defensively, got a hand on the ball. She lost the dribble, she'll lob it down to Buckley, and she will save it back to MCLA. That's Kenyon with the ball, and she'll go to Tejan's. Again, they've got to take advantage of these turnovers. Tejan's in, running one-hander. Yes, it will go. And we're going to have a timeout taken by MCLA. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll read the roster for Green Mountain College. We're on their huddle over there. And again, Kristen Loris out there, number 10. Natalie Clark is number 11. Katie Jablonski is 12. Brittany Holden is 14. Jessica Hoke is number 21. Van Hartless is number 22. Molly Hopper is 23. Alicia Kojahari is number 30. Emma Buckley is number 4. And Christina Chamberlain wears 34. Alyssa Borelli, 40. Your head coach is Jen Heath in her 4th season. She's a 2001 graduate of Castleton. Jana Webb is in her 4th season as the assistant coach. She's also a 2001 graduate of Castleton, and Amanda Merrill is the team manager. Well, it has been good pace. It's been a good basketball game to watch. One of the reasons we're here is to show you how the quality of the basketball is very good here, and you should get out and catch a game live. It's a 15-minute ride from Rutland to Poultney, where the college is easy to find. Get to the 4-way stop light, or the stoplight in Poultney, take a right-hand turn, get to the end of the street, take a right, and then the next left, follow it down, you'll see the gymnasium, hard to miss it. Plus the fact, I am sure, that somebody here can tell you where the gym is. Now after that timeout, you see MCLA had set up a different defense in the backcourt, and it happened with 4:30 to go, and they have to do that because they're down by double digits. They need to do something drastic. They need to create a sense of urgency and try to make something happen. We're down to 8 on the shot clock. Got it! 3-ball for Holden. So she didn't shoot a lot of threes early, but she's making threes now at crunch time. And that's going to come over to Tegens. Dolores has done a super job on Tegens, not letting her get on track. And tell you what, Tegens was one of the leading scorers in the CSJ game. Picked up by LaVale. Nice job of not coming up and getting the travel call. 3-ball set up by, no. Rebound Buckley, and she'll just throw over the top of the defense. Oh, they had a wide open Clark. Yeah, she played a hanger and didn't get her the ball. And Hopper didn't really make an attempt to go up and get that. It was high, but it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Not the basketball Coach Heath is looking for. Yeah, they don't want the turnovers like that. And they're going to, I think, the discussions with the time clock. And that's what they're talking about right now at the scores table. Joe Davin out there, done a very good job. One of the officials on the court. Now, I can't imagine a lot of time having to be taken off the clock, but sometime. Good opportunity to tell you on Channel 15 Munger Vision. You've got some more Rutland basketball coming up at a later date. But you've got to catch that West Rutland Black River varsity game. Featured 2 of the state's fastest players, and it was a great ball game. Courtney Rohrig for Black River put on quite a show, as did Katie Lincoln for West Rutland. Whatever it is, Coach Heath, it's going against her. Wouldn't you say, the way she's reacting? So they put 18 seconds back on the clock. Okay, so a little home cooking there as the clock kept running after the ball had gone out of bounds. So they're going to get the 2 coaches together. Right now, unofficially, the clock is at 3:50.
Official timeout.
And they'll have a discussion. Coach Heath, of course, out there with the, she's wearing pink, right? That's what the shirt is. That's the color for the cancer symbol. Yeah, she's wearing pink today, and she's usually extremely quiet, she tells me, but she's very vocal at a game. And of course, the head coach is Holly McGovern for MCLA, and she's not going to argue because she just gained 18 seconds, and she's down by 15 points. But if you have that West Rutland Black River basketball game coming up at a later date on Channel 15 Sports, and also the CSJ basketball against Fish College, that'll be played for real on the 16th of February, but it'll also be seen at a later date on Channel 15 Sports. So a couple of good games coming up. There's other sports, but I don't tape it, so I don't really know what's on the docket or on the agenda that the other CIPs are doing. I can tell you, though, to watch Sports Beat on Channel 15 and see everything show. It's on Mondays at 4:30, Tuesdays at 5:30, and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. And yes, it does cover sports, but it also covers any subject matter. It could be a cooking show one night when you turn it on. It could be a woodworking show when you turn it on. You could be outside snowshoeing, talking about winter camping. It could be a Jim Cana class doing horse shows. I mean, it covers everything. And again, that's on, well, it'll be 13 years this coming November, so it's been on over 12 years. It's on 351. And again, long discussion here about the time. Good. Jen Heath with a little attitude out there. I like to see Jen do that. She has to do that an awful lot. She said if we came over and did the game, she'd get a technical foul. She's only got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to do that, so. This will be Vi with the bad ball. That's going to come all the way over on the baseline, and LaVale will miss it. Rebound will come down to Loris. Again, she did a nice job on the weak side. She'll take a few dribbles, and she's looking to get the ball off to her teammate. She wants to get it to Holden. Holden with the basketball, and now they'll have TJ come out on her defensively. Clock down to 20 seconds, shot clock down to 20 seconds. They'll go down inside to Buckley, and Buckley brought the ball down shoulder height, and that gave Kenyon a chance to make the steal. Again, it's about points off possessions right now. And boy, that pass got tipped, but still gets back to LaVale. Baseline, and oh, great effort by Holden. Almost got the steal. Will go out of bounds from Holden, and that will bring the shot clock down to 19 seconds. You know, Chamberlain back in the basketball game. She's playing with the 4 fouls. She'll replace Loris. That's a Green Mountain College change.